Good morning. Good morning, my friends. Hi. It's Sunday again. The kids just left with their dad. I thought I'd vlog a little today. Honestly, I've been checking in on Instagram Live daily for little bits the last few days, which has been just awesome way to connect with you guys, and I've really been enjoying it. So I'm going to repeat a few of the things I've been, sorry, I gotta have my coffee. I'm going to repeat a few of the things I've been saying on there here, just in case you haven't been tuning in there, which I don't expect most people to do. But if you do, I have been on stories a lot. I've been posting on my feed daily, and I've been doing lives daily. With all that's going on, I just feel called to be present. It helps me feel connected to other people during this time when, you know, we're all social distancing and in our houses and just not seeing people. And as an introvert, like, I feel like this maybe isn't as out of the ordinary for me as my extrovert buddies out there, but at the same time, it's like we can't go to school and we can't go to gymnastics and we're not going to the store, and we're not, you know, we're not seeing our people, and it's just like, it's different. Even as a homebody, I still go out and a lot every day with the kids, and it's just been different. So anyway, that's been helping me stay connected, and I've been really enjoying sharing in that way with you guys, and having you connect with me too. Yeah. There's just been a lot of ups and downs in the last week since I last touched base with you here on YouTube. I think we're all feeling that, from what I can tell from people I talk to in my personal circle to the people I follow, you know, online, and from you guys and stuff. It's just, everybody's kind of just, what? Like, what is going on? This is just so unusual. And, you know, the government, at least here in the US, and I know in other countries too, have been reacting by first encouraging and then enforcing you know, shelter in place orders, trying to get everybody to actually be responsible and stay home and you know, stop this virus in its tracks. It's just, yeah, it's just weird. But it's necessary, and I think it's just what we have to do right now, and it's our larger social responsibility to the greater collective and people, you know, to protect our people and ourselves. So anyway, I'll stop talking about that for now, but I have been struggling, like pretty much everybody I know, and what I know for me is that when other people share about their struggle, it makes me feel less alone, and it makes me feel less like wrong. I don't know if that's the right word, but I know I can sometimes have a tendency to be really, really critical of myself when I'm feeling down or overly anxious or overwhelmed by things, because I'm like, oh, this isn't normal. I should be rocking this, I should be fine, I should be steady and stable and grounded, when in actuality, there's no should with feelings in life, you know? There's feelings are meant to be felt, all of them. I've been reading the Glennon Doyle Untamed book. I'm almost done, actually. I finished the audiobook and I'm almost done with the written book. I can't recommend it enough. I will link it below. I think I talked about it last week too. If you're looking for a good read right now, and if you can't get your hands on a book, you want to listen to the audiobook. She reads it herself, which I appreciate as a listener to books. I like when authors read their own books. Anyway, there's a part in the book where she's describing how she's in like early recovery from alcoholism, and somebody says to her in one of her meetings, feelings are meant to be felt, all feelings. And it was like a real revelation for her in that moment. She thought she was only allowed to feel happy and secure and content. And I can relate to that so much. While I have not struggled with alcoholism, I think as so many of us have struggled with dealing with feelings that aren't positive feelings. And I think this really uncertain time is illuminating the range of feelings for humans in a way where we are almost being forced. I shouldn't say we, at least I'm going to say me, because I don't want to generalize for other people. I know other people have felt the same way. I'm just going to talk about my experience though. I know that for me, it's in the last few years, I've been really taking the last quite a few years, been taking a harder look at my need to just project happiness all the time. And I've been trying to kind of correct that, which has been a very long journey. But especially I would say in the last couple of years, taking more ownership of my other kinds of feelings, sadness, anger, disappointment, fear, all of those things that I have worked so hard to hide for most of my life because I thought I wasn't supposed to feel that way to be like a good fill in the blank, which is BS, you know. But anyway, this last week especially has been like hyper concentrated experience of all the ranges of emotions. I've been doing the Ali Edwards Art of Noticing photo prompt this week. And if you've been following me on Instagram and Facebook, I've been sharing it there. And you can see from day to day just how like wildly my feelings have been oscillating. And it's not because I'm mentally unstable or emotionally unstable. I'm not. I feel very secure in myself, more so than ever in my life before. But that doesn't mean that kind of security doesn't mean strictly happy and fine, right? It means I am able to allow myself to feel my feelings, all of them, regardless of what they are, without judgment. And that is something I'm still working on, but I have made a lot of progress on, and that is one of the things I am most proud about in my self journey. Anyway, those are just some thoughts I'm having this morning. This is a quiet day for me. I have been sharing lots of glimpses of my kids on stories on Instagram this past week. I feel a little bit more comfortable sharing them on Instagram stories because I know they're fleeting. They only last for 24 hours. And again, I'm very selective about what I show and share about them. I feel like I feel much more protective about sharing them on YouTube. Not that they'll never be in a video ever again, but I don't know. We'll see. I might change my tune as time goes on with all of this and just life in general. But I don't know. I feel like I'll vlog on the times that I don't have them with me. And then that just, I don't know. I feel more comfortable with that right now. But if you want to see little snippets of the kiddos during this time, I mean, they are just pure sunshine. I mean, not to say that they haven't been having hard emotions, because they absolutely have been, as any child will at any time. They at 2 and 4, they have not learned from society and our culture yet that you're supposed to hide those things. And one of my primary goals as a parent is to teach them, which I truly believe I do mostly by example, not in addition to my words, but by living my words, is that you are absolutely supposed to feel all of your feelings and not judge yourself for them. So anyway, Plans for today. I'm gonna finish this cup of coffee. My like fingers are falling asleep. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 10 minutes. Well, that's not unusual. I'm gonna finish my cup of coffee. I'm gonna head down to the gym. I'm gonna do a quick run, like a quick little 5K. That's my usual. I'm gonna do some work because normally I would go to my work class, work fitness. It's a dance cardio fitness class. I'm gonna do some videos. I'm gonna have some breakfast, and I'm gonna clean this house because there's no toys all over the place right now. So I'm gonna take that opportunity to I want to do the vacuuming. I want to do wash the floors. I want to do the bathrooms. And the kitchen I keep pretty clean, but I will go over it one more time. I probably clean my kitchen counters, like I clean literally 3 times a day. But I want to like get into the stovetop, which I also clean. I don't know, nothing's really that dirty to be honest, but I definitely need to do the vacuuming in the floors. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. Okay, let's hit it. Hi. Do you want a workout outfit of the day? I really like these shirts from Amazon. They have this kind of like, oh, I don't know how to show you. This kind of open back, which is very airy, which is nice. And I like that they have a little bit of a higher neckline, especially when I go to a workout class. And then I really like the Lululemon, what are they, Run something tights? Sorry, I only have one pair of those, but I wash them a lot and I wear them a lot. I'm not good at sharing what my outfit is. Anyway, when I run, I wear my big Bose noise canceling headphones because I just find my AirPods fly out of my ears when I'm running. Oh well. And I like to either watch a video or listen to a podcast if I'm on the treadmill. I mean, I could run outside today, but I'm just cold, so I'm just gonna stay inside. So today, I thought I'd show you what's on my podcast list lately. I listened to this Brene Brown one yesterday. It's her new podcast just launched, and I love her. I'm so excited that she's on podcast. Let's see what else. I'm gonna listen to this on the run today. I just started listening to this Pantsuit Politics podcast. I literally know nothing about politics, and I feel like I want to educate myself more this year, so that's something I'm listening to that some friends suggested. I haven't started Ingrid's new season of One Step yet, but that's on there. Craft a Life You Love with Amy Tangerine. I love her. Michael McLean, my dear, dear friend, who does Sunday School, Songwriter Sunday School. And of course, Cindy, I can never pronounce her last name right, but Cindy's the Uncurated Life podcast, and Amelia Liana's, I like hers too. And I will recommend this one, Negotiate Your Best Self. If you are going through a divorce or in the process of divorce, I found that very helpful in the fall. It used to be called something else, which I can't remember right now. And then of course, Hannah Hart, just when I want something a little bit more fun. And I haven't really started listening to this one, The Feel Good Effect, but that was an Allie Edwards recommendation. But anyway, this is what I'm gonna listen to today, and that's what I do when I run. When I run outside, I do use my AirPods, and I just have to like push them into my ears. I don't know, but I have weird ears. Does anybody else? Like the AirPod Pros actually do stay in my ears a little bit better than the, I never even bought the original AirPods, but I still have to like continually like adjust them in my ears. So when I'm at home, I just wear these, and it works fine. It's a little sweaty, but it works fine. All right, I'm getting on the treadmill. Let's go. Sweaty, feels really good. Oh my gosh, working out is like extra important to me right now. And I'm gonna do my work. I'm gonna get my work on. I will link their YouTube channel below. I've mentioned this on Instagram, but they last weekend released 10 of their current like hits, I would say, to their public channel. They made live. They're usually just like teacher instructor videos for certified instructors, but they also have so many others. There's so many others, you guys, and they're free and they're fun. So let's get our dance on. I feel cleaner. I want to take Winnie for a walk and my hair's really wet and it's 30 degrees out. I guess I could blow dry it. I hate blow drying my hair. I talked last week, by the time this video goes up, it'll be last week, on live about how I just don't put in the effort with my hair. That I lost quite a bit of it over the fall due to stress. More so, surprisingly, than I did postpartum with both babies. And I thought I lost quite a bit of hair postpartum, but the stress hair loss won. But anyway, it's been growing out since I have it. It's like pretty full down to about here. It's pretty full on the top, as full as I really get on the top when I'm not pregnant. That was like amazing hair time. I don't have a ton of hair. I actually really like my hair. I just wish I had maybe like 200 or 300% more of it. But I really like the texture. I like the color. I've never dyed it. I've never, you know, like I've never put extensions in. I've never tried to change it in that way. I actually really like it. I just wish I had more of it. Anyway, so it's pretty full up to about here where the grow out is right now. But then the bottoms are really, I mean, it's just very scraggly and sparse at the bottoms, and it just doesn't look great. And I don't know. I just haven't bothered with it, to be honest. Maybe at some point I will. I feel like the lighting's better this way. Anyway, while I'm waiting for my hair to dry, just a minute. I am going to just talk briefly about this ring. I think things show up, no, it's on the other camera. Is it on this camera or the other camera where things show up flipped? I think it's on my phone camera. Anyway, it's my wedding ring hand, right? And I wrote a post about this a few weeks ago on Instagram. But I will talk about it here because I get a lot of questions about this daily. Why are you still wearing a ring? You're separated, you're going through divorce. That's, you know, and I understand people are curious, so I'm just gonna tell you because I'm not offended. It's just, I'm gonna tell you. So I wore all three rings. This is my eternity band that I got at our 10-year anniversary. My wedding band, which obviously I got when we got married back in 2005. Yep. And my engagement ring, which I had worn since 2017. I was wearing all three of those up until early January when I filed for divorce. The reason I had those on was because I felt fully still married, and I am just I don't know, a creature of habit isn't quite the right word. I am like just a rule follower, and more like the rules I make in my own mind. It just felt wrong to me to take those rings off at the time. Also, that's a really big change when you've been wearing rings like that for that many years. Did I say 2017? I mean 2003. I said I was wearing my engagement ring since 2017. That's not right. 2003. Anyway, so I felt like I would give myself grace, wear the rings for as long as it felt right. And to me, it felt right to wear all three up until the day I filed for divorce. And on that day, I took off the engagement ring and the wedding ring. It felt right, I felt ready, and just like symbolically also it felt right. I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to that. I don't feel like I hold anybody else to that standard. That's just my own personal morality, right? So why am I still wearing the eternity band? I'm still wearing the eternity band because I am still technically married. Dawn and I are very close to the actual divorce, but everything's on pause right now because the courts are closed. We actually mediated back in February, and it's just been taking a long time to get all the legal documentation drawn up because, as I understand it, you have to present your certain legal documents in the case of a divorce to a family law judge for them to sign off on, and only then are you legally divorced. But it has to be, like, the language has to be consistent with Illinois law, and it has to be signed off by a judge. Dawn and I are completely in agreement. We're we're ready. You know, there's nothing holding us back except the fact that it's just taken some time for the lawyering part. Not out of any like conflict, but just lawyers are busy people. And also now we literally cannot go get divorced. But it's fine, because it's not like, there's not really any big thing that either of us are worried about, like having to postpone actual divorce. I think the only thing that would, I think for other people, it's like if you're in a more contentious place with your ex, then getting the legal stuff all squared away can help with financial stuff, and also like parenting, time share and all of that. So we don't have any issues with that right now, which I feel very blessed about, but we both worked really, really hard individually and collectively to come to a place where we could agree on everything and be in a really good place with that. But it was not easy. You know, I mean, we both had to work for that. And maybe that's something I'll go into more down the line as I feel comfortable, but let's just leave it at that for now. Things are fine and we're in agreement and everybody's okay with it and the kids are prioritized, and that's the, you know, that's the most important part. But also I think both me and Dawn, and we talk all the time and we talk daily because we're in a lot of communication about the kids. I think we're both in a really good place with our decisions too, and feeling okay about each other and very friendly, and it's good. And I think that's the best case scenario for everybody. Anyway, we're still married, and I just feel symbolically that I should still wear a ring. I don't feel like anybody else should still wear a ring. Dawn hasn't had a ring on for a long time, and I've never thought ill of that. I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's your choice. Like, I wouldn't expect anybody to do the same things I'm doing in that regard. It's just my personal feelings about it. I will tell you that I'm at the point now, because I feel like if we weren't in the middle of this lockdown and the courts were open and we had I feel like we would have a court date and everything would be signed off on this spring. I would have absolutely no problem taking the ring off, and there are some days that I question if I really want to put it on. But I find myself still reaching for it, and for as long as I still reach for it, I will still wear it. It's not because I have an emotional attachment to being married, as I don't anymore. I worked through that well before we were separated. It was just part of my process. Again, something I'm not going to go into now, but maybe down the road I'll talk more about. But I don't know. It's just something I feel is important for me to wear while I'm still legally married. That's just how I feel. That might change. I'm not going to hold myself to that standard just because I have lived that standard for the last, you know, however many months. If one day I wake up and I'm like, I really don't feel like wearing this ring today, I won't. I'll take it off. Like, I won't wear it if I don't want to. And like I said, my desire to wear it is not some emotional attachment to that relationship. I could see how people would think it is. It's not for me, at least consciously. Who knows what subconsciously there is, you know, lingering. But like I said, I have felt more recently that I am ready to not be wearing it, but I still reach for it because I feel like I'm still married to, you know, I don't know. So I hope that offered some explanation there. Whether or not it makes sense, I don't know. I don't think that my decisions have to make sense to other people to be valid decisions. But I thought I would just explain my thought behind it because people are interested and I'm okay sharing. I'm not trying to justify my reasons to anybody. I'm just sharing them. Anyway, I am gonna blow dry my hair now and take this dog out for a walk before the day gets away from me because I want to clean some stuff here. She knows I just said the W word because her little head just perked up. Are we gonna go for a walk? Does Winnie want to go for a walk outside? Do you? She's like, I'll believe it when I see it, lady. It's been a few hours. I got kind of lost in cleaning land, but the house is cleaner and I feel really good about that. And I'm just making myself some hot chocolate as a treat, and I'm gonna sit down and check in on Instagram Live. I just thought I'd show you how I've been making my hot chocolate. I've noticed in recent years at least that I like to have hot chocolate mostly around the holiday time, like leading up to the holidays and a couple weeks after, and then I kind of OD on it and I just don't want it anymore, but it's just sounding so good right now. So I use oat milk. I heat it up in this little pot. I add in, I don't know, maybe like a scoop or two of this Divine Cocoa Mix, which is very strong, unsweetened, just cocoa. And then I put in 1 packet of the mushroom cacao mix, which I just really like the flavor of, plus it's got some health benefits, I don't know. And then I love a healthy, hearty amount of marshmallows, and these are my favorite. They're Dandy's marshmallows. They do not have gelatin in them if you care about things like that. Anyway, I'm gonna make that, sit down and do my life. Now if that doesn't look like a little slice of heaven, I don't know what does. I got more official today. I set up a thing. Let's see. We will see if anybody comes. Okay. Oh, it's helpful if I point the camera at the thing. Hey guys, hello. Hi. Thanks for joining in. It's nice to see you. I'm filming. I'm vlogging today, so I'm just vlogging like for a second here. Bear with me. It's just so much fun. I love the little hearts. Look at the little hearts. Oh, don't focus on it. No, it just can't. It just can't. Hi! Yay! Okay, I'll turn this. And now it's snowing. Awesome. Spring in Chicago. So I thought I'd do a little food update. Flower update. Flowers are hanging in there. Look at those beauties. It's so dark because it started snowing. These, I have been burying my nose in these all week. They have brought me so much joy. I bought them last Sunday at Trader Joe's, last time I vlogged. Okay, so we no longer have any countertop fruit. All of the avocados are gone. What else did I have? Bananas are gone. It's just, the tomatoes are gone. All of that is gone. Let's see what's in the fridge. I have not been to the grocery store since last week on Sunday, so it's been a whole week. Still pretty well stocked. Have some fruit in here that we're finishing up. I still have 1 more bag of grapes. I still have some veg. We've gone through about almost a little bit more than half the cucumbers as predicted. I've been trying to eat the perishables that would go faster. We're down a hummus. We have, I think, like 14 eggs now. But other than that, we're doing fine. I think we can totally hold out for at least a few more days. I'll probably go to the store for fresh produce in a few days. And then I literally have not touched the pantry stuff aside from snacks for the kids. I literally haven't had to. And that's kind of my last resort stuff, like the canned soups and the beans and stuff like that. We have been eating some beans, but yeah, I think we're doing good. We're doing good on the food front. Anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog here. Honestly, I don't know what else to share today. It's not very interesting, I'm afraid, but just trying to stay well and you know, keep in touch with you guys. I've been really enjoying the Instagram lives we've been doing daily. I'm not saving those into perpetuity, but I do put them on my my story line for like 24 hours after I host them. Today, my friend Christopher Allen, who's one of my favorite people, not only in the online world, but in real life, joined in for a few minutes on my live. So that was so fun. I really loved having him on. But yeah, it's just, you know, y'all, crazy times, but it's just been really, one of the silver linings for me definitely has been connecting more with you guys and with my loved ones as well. I've been trying to, it's hard when I'm in full-time mommy mode so much, but I've been trying to reach out to different friends that I don't necessarily talk to all the time over the last week and just try to stay in touch and you know, stay connected. So that's been a bit of a gift. It's been a push in that way for me to really connect with people, which I definitely need a push sometimes. I let myself kind of hermit. I let myself hermit, and I really love it when I connect with my people, and you guys are my people for sure. So let's wrap this today. I don't know what the week will be. I've gotten lots of requests to vlog when the kids are home. I don't know, I might. Kids are observing spring break this week, so there's no online content from school, so I don't know what we're gonna do all week, especially if it's frickin' snowing outside. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll vlog a little bit of that. I try not to put, yeah, I already talked about this earlier, but yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. But anyway, I hope you're all staying well, staying healthy, staying at home. Please think and act responsibly, not just for yourself and your loved ones, but for everybody. And know that we are all in this together, literally. This is affecting everybody. Donate to support if you can. Places I am supporting right now are my local food banks. So the Chicago, I think it's the Greater Chicago Food Depository is a place that I am donating to right now. And also Together Rising, which is Glennon Doyle's charitable foundation that is right now focusing their efforts on helping people on, you know, on like a family level who are struggling to make it through this with all of the economic impacts. So those are two of the charities I'm choosing to support at this time. I'm so grateful that I'm able to do that. And if you are able to too, it's just, this is the time. This time we gotta step up for our people and everybody. We are all our people. If you have any other great charity recommendations that are very specifically donating right now, making an impact at a personal and family level right now, let me know. I'd love to know your recommendations. And yeah, let's just spread awareness about that too, because I think that's really important right now. So I hope you guys are well. Thank you for watching. Take care of yourself, and I will see you real soon.